I felt so bad for you doing a jump forward IB and then getting hit by Faust 2K anyway. These things, okay, if you're a Zato player, you come across a lot of unfortunate mishaps, and things like that are nothing. you have to experience this character before you actually feel what true sadness is. It's unbelievable. Like, there's something about how... Imagine there's another tier list for how sad you feel while playing the character. I think Axel is also pretty low down there. But then you have Zato. I think Zato is easily at the very bottom of all characters. I'm not saying that he is bottom tier, per se, of character performance. I'm saying that you get sad the most and the most frequently when you play this character, as opposed to any other character in the game. Like, in fact, if anything, I think Pot probably is pretty high up there in that list, in that specific tier list of how sad you are while you're playing. Because, like, you have all this sad shit happening, but you at least have the reward of, like, okay, I got this really good hit, like this counter hit, on my 6H or whatever, and now I just win the round, literally, in that 1 minute. Zato kind of has that too, but I think the conditions are too stringent. Like a Pot, it's literally, you hit the counter hit, you're in the corner, you literally win. For Zato, you hit the counter hit, you also need to have Eddy Gauge, and that's kind of a big deal. I think if you ask most Faust players how they feel about this matchup, they're probably gonna say, like, unless they're like very experienced in the game, they're probably gonna say that it sucks for Faust. And I don't like entirely disagree, but it's probably like a 5.5 for Zato at best, which is kind of a big deal because the amount of like positive matchups that Zato has is absolutely in the single digits, and probably closer to 0 than to 10. There's Pot, there's Kum probably, there's Faust probably, and I think that's it. The comprehensive list of positive matchups for Zato in Rev 2. That's a pretty big factor also. Like, sometimes there are a lot of cases where when you're playing this character, you just have things not work. And oftentimes it's because the game, like the hitboxes were just designed a few pixels too short. And that, I think, also is something that happens, like, it happens to most characters, but it happens to Zato a lot. Now that I think about it, Zato does actually have that happen the most of any character that I played. Maybe Batman is the other one that has that issue. I was playing Batman and I 100% agree. Okay, so here's the perfect way to illustrate it. Imagine that you're playing Batman, Rev 2.1 Batman, and he just has literally double his damage output, but nothing else has changed. Now, like, he is objectively better as a character, like his tier has gone up, but he still feels just as bad to play, based on like the number of things not working. I mean, like, it's gonna feel better because you're winning more, but in terms of like the the types of interactions that you have with the character, it's gonna feel just as bad. That's what I mean when I say, like, the way different characters feel different amounts of bad and sad. Can you reflect his bomb bag? Unfortunately, you cannot. But I think you know this. Something else you can do is you can 6H the bomb bag, and what that does is 6H extends your hurt box so massively in such a short amount of time that Faust will get hit all the way up into the air because I hit 6H, and he gets hit by his own explosion.